Tommy B, a video of him walking around Miami private schools has surfaced the internet, and it doesn't really matter if it's what it's about. The people are going to go berserk about it and say he's going to end up in Miami because he's going around, school shopping. But I'm pretty sure Giselle and her new boyfriend live there, so it could just be the fact that his kids go to school there and he's just trying to find a good school, But I think we got to figure out, where's he going to go? Is he going to retire? I don't see Tom retiring. I really don't. I think if he was going to retire, he's going to go out a different way. I see Tom being a guy coming out and saying, hey, this is my last year. I don't see him ending the year and saying, hey, I'm gone. Could be wrong, but I don't think that he's done. And I don't think he's going to play for the Buccaneers next year either, I don't think he cares about the money. I think he wants to go somewhere he can win and fit into a system that he feels comfortable with. Brian Leftwich being fired from the Bucs just tells me that they're in complete shambles up over there in the Bay Area. They got their chips. They're done. Tampa had lived their freedom. It's over with. Is Miami a good option? I think Miami is a great option. But the Raiders, and Aaron Joyner said this as well, they look pretty enticing. Our boy Derek Carr is gone. But Josh McDaniels, who Tommy Boy and himself have a pretty good track record up there in New England. It's Vegas. You're newly singled. It's got a great new stadium. I don't know. Sounds pretty good.
You could be the face of that. That's a new franchise that needs a face.
You got Devontae Adams, better than Mike Evans.
Yeah.
You got Darren Waller.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs may or may not be there. Hunter Renfrow. It's not about a wide receiver core. We're going to talk about wide receiver cores here in a minute. They got the Raiders in the top 10 wide receiving core. There's some studs out there. If they get Tom, wouldn't be surprised they go throw a couple dollars here and there to maybe go get a DeAndre Hopkins. I like the Raiders. I think everything's Miami, but I don't know, man. Vegas is sick. You ever been to Vegas? I would live in Vegas.
No.
Vegas is wonderful. Vegas is beautiful. It is.
You don't
it
need
is.
that.
What? I don't need that.
You don't need that.
Vegas, it's a good time.
I like the pick. I like the Dolphins. The Dolphins feel like it's a natural, easy progression, right? I mean, he's already in Florida. There's no state income tax. Why would you want to throw money away if you don't have to? You got Tyreek Hill there.
That's a good one.
You got Tyreek Hill there, and with Nevada, same thing, right? No state income tax. Why would you want to give another 25% of your income away? But Tyreek Hill, you got Jalen Waddell, you got Jasecki.
His name's Waddle. I don't know what you just said, but his name's Waddle.
Waddell. Let's be honest. I've read some of your text messages. Don't get into me grammatical errors here. With that being said, but here's the one thing I will throw out there about Miami, and I do have one other option. But Tua, I don't believe has had a good transition into the NFL. And for him, injuries have been a significant concern for Tua this year. A year off for Tua maybe to heal, not like a ligament or a bone, but to just not take the absolute beating that he took this year might be good for him to be able to get away from the field and just get healthy. And put Tua behind Tom Brady, that is a great relationship. And I think that gives Tom Brady the weapons that he's going to want. Now, does it give him the offensive line he's going to want? Because they damn for sure stacked that offensive line when he said, I'm coming to Tampa, because they went out and they just invested a ton of money. So I see where the Dolphins could make sense. However, San Francisco, he's originally a California guy. He's from Cali. They've got Debo. They've got McCaffrey at running back. They've got Kittle. They've got Brandon Ayuk. They've also got a guy named Brock Purdy, who is coming out there and balling out, but he's over exceeding expectations. Could you imagine if, with that defense, if Tom Brady went back to California where he's from, with the defense that he has, with the running game that they put behind Shanahan, and give Brock Purdy the ability to maybe just not get thrust into starting quarterback position and let him learn for 1 year, maybe just 1 year behind Tom Brady. What does Brock Purdy look like in 2 years?
Look, I think San Francisco is the perfect scenario for Tom Brady. I really do. I think that's where he should ultimately end up. I think Trey Lance throws a wrench into that. Everything that you just said, the running back, George Kittle, the defense, the wide receivers, everything about the San Francisco, you want to go win a Super Bowl? Go get Tom Brady. I don't know how the Trey Lance saga fits into that. Brock Purdy means nothing to me. Jimmy Garoppolo's gone. It's all about what happens with Trey Lance. However, I am pretty sure he could be out for another year. So that, like, not another year, but he could take another year and a half to recover. So that could be a factor. But if I'm San Francisco, look, I think what happens if they win this year with Brock, that changes things too. But if they don't win, you go get Tom and you go get a Super Bowl next year, because you can't make it this close the second year in a row and fall short again in the NFC Championship and not go make a major change at the quarterback position, because you are stacked literally everywhere. You're basically what the Rams were 2 to 3 years ago. And what do? They go get Matt Stafford and get it done. They go get the old guy at the helm and get it done. If they don't get it done with Brock Purdy, they'll go get Tom. That's a fact.